Hello dancers, my name is Sylvia Alexiev and I'm the owner of the largest salsa dance studio in the DMV. Today we're going to talk about 3 important reasons why your classes may not be doing as well as they should be. Alright, so let's get into it. So the first reason may be that you haven't quite figured out what exactly should the structure of your classes be. And by that, I mean, are you going to teach drop-in classes or are you going to teach series of classes? So when I first started teaching, I had a huge challenge with drop-in classes. Even though they're the more profitable classes because when people come, they pay by the class, they're challenging because there's no way for you to really filter the levels. So what you get is a mix of people, different levels, and you have to learn how to work with these different levels of students. And eventually though, it became easier with more experience. So you need to learn how to do both. You need to learn how to teach drop-in classes and you need to know how to teach series of classes. Drop-in classes, like I said, are definitely more profitable because you charge by student, but you need to learn how to manage a crowd that's different levels. And we're gonna talk about that in another video. With the series classes, you need to figure out how long your series will be. And that's of course based on experience. I started with 7-week series and eventually I realized that these are too long and people are having a hard time to commit to 7 weeks. So we reduced them to 4-week series. Reason number 2, are you prepared for your classes? So when I train teachers, the one thing that I drill over and over again is that you have to do your homework. You can't just rely on the fact that you're an amazing dancer. It doesn't work like that. That's what I thought when I first went into teaching my first class. I thought I'm so good on the dance floor. How can I not just teach a class? So I went in and guess what? Somebody asked me a very simple question and I couldn't really answer it. Why? Because I wasn't ready to. So you have to structure your classes at home and you have to know if you're teaching an ongoing drop-in class, you have to prepare for every class. What are you going to teach from start to finish, including the warm-up, how long your warm-up is going to be, what exactly are you going to be warming up. Remember, this is a dance class, it's not a fitness class. And after that, how are you going to start and how are you going to gradually add more and more? Usually the way I structure our classes is a warm-up, then you start with the footwork warm-up, that's a separate song, and then after that you basically demonstrate the pattern or footwork that you're going to be teaching and you break it down slowly and patiently, and of course at the end you have the students practice what you've taught. So remember, always prepare for every single class. Don't rely on the fact that you think you know it. With the series of classes, you have to create syllabus. So you have to know how you're starting the first week, what your expectations are from the students and what their end goal is. Remember to always do your homework and never walk into class unprepared because your students are going to know it. The more they get from you, the more they will be coming back. Reason number 3 is how you project yourself to the students. Do you look like you don't exactly know what you're doing, that you're not sure of what you want to teach? You cannot afford to do that. I have always told my teacher trainees that regardless of, you may have a moment where you're not so sure, but you have to project that confidence that you are the teacher and you're there because you know your craft. And even if at a moment you're doubting or somebody asks you a question that you don't exactly know how to answer, you have to practice finding a way to basically tell them, I'll get back to you next time, I'll look into it. But you still have to project that confidence the entire time. And that comes with practice. And practice, you can do that at home. You can literally stand in front of a mirror and practice how to teach. The more you do it, the easier it's going to get. All right, guys, so these are the top 3 reasons why your classes may not be as successful as you think they should be. And that's based on my experience teaching and my experience owning a studio. Of course, you can add a lot more to that. And of course, there's so much to say on this topic. Remember to always work on your personality and your presence. And that, combined with these 3 things, should create the perfect package. And remember, money is not always top priority. Work on your content, on your structure, on your presence, and then you got the golden ticket. And don't forget, please subscribe to my channel. There's a lot more content coming up. If you have anything that you want me to talk about next, please write it down in the comments. Give us a thumbs up and remember to turn on your notifications. Check out the website for information on classes and events, www.salsawithsylvia.com. I'll see you again next time.